now Minister Maria Cristina Messa has joined us, Italy's Minister for University. It is a pleasure to welcome you, and we know you have a busy schedule, especially in these days, so thank you for making time. If you want to take the floor. And Minister, this event is organized in cooperation between Italy and the United Arab Emirates. And of course, I can say upscaling the skills of our students in both countries is one of the priorities and one of the things that can really foster sustainable development. So my question to you is, what is being done to foster this cooperation and to increase the skills in Italy and in cooperation with the United Arab Emirates? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and good morning to everybody. And thank you again for letting me speaking as soon as I arrived. And I want to thank Massimo Falcioni, the CEO of Etihad Credit Insurance, and Giordano Fatali, the founder of CEOforLIFE, that I had the occasion to meet some months ago, and I'm really glad to be here. Also, I've just been at the Emirates last Sunday to visit the Pavilion, the Italian Pavilion, and to have I had the chance to meet also with the Minister of Economy, High Eminence Abdullah bin Turk Al-Mar, that I want to say hello to, and also the other ministers and the people who are present today. CEOforLIFE opens after our visit of the Italian Pavilion of Expo Dubai 2020, a project that has made it possible to put in place the largest student mobility program over the past 2 years of pandemic. And the program touched 8,000 students of 70 nationalities enrolled in Italian universities across all the regions of the countries. So these young people have been the ambassador of the quality and talent of our higher education system, and they could move regardless of the pandemic time. And this is has been very important and good. So for the internationalization of the higher education institutions to be successful and sustaining over time, new collaborative relationship with local institutions in targeted destinations must be initiated and nurtured. Most importantly, there must be value to be offered to and share with them. Our most valuable asset, actually, in our country is the competitive talent. Highly skilled researchers, students, and faculty, they all testify the success and quality of the Italian research, which is well known and widely raised above all the countries. But at the same time, we are a country that is suffering of outgoing students. We call it brain drain. And we don't have certainly a very good brain circulation. That is what would be our goal. So this is historically present in Italy, but this today has to face also with another very critical point, that nowadays there is a big change that we are that we are living actually every day, related to digital and green transition, related to a society that is changing a lot. And the education system, of course, should prevent the changes and should be able to answer and to do actions in order to not only improve the brain circulation, let's say, but also change some of the structure and architecture and programs we have in order to be more adapted to the future and to the changes we are needing. So the strategic plan of the Ministry of University and Research has, of course, put internationalization as one of the very important goals to reach and to improve both for universities and research centers, together with increased access to training and investment on young talent. So as for your question of how what are our assets to promote the Italian research? The answer, the main answer, is a merit-based talent rewarding system. That is one of the first point. Administrative simplification. And the third one is long-term planning. We, of course, know that politics change over time, but we should have a plan that doesn't stick to the different political phases and try to have a long-term goal. And what we are doing is actually, during this past little more than 1 year, we did many already initiatives. For example, we established a fund for applied science and for basic research, which was not present before and is 1.5 billion over 3 years. We are simplifying and reviewing degrees taxonomies, building a new system of micro-credential that should be very useful to be used together with industry. We are improving and increasing the amount of the fund for research, also collaborative research across academy and research centers, 749 million this year, which is much more than was done before. And we are encouraging the Italian participation in these initiatives connected with EU framework programs for research and innovation. We are putting incentives for young ERC grants to make them come back to Italy and to have this brain return, let's say, and because we know also during the data of 2021 ERC starting grants that the person who succeed in this grant are 58 grants for Italy, 60 Italian researchers, 67 for Germany and 44 for France. But then when we look at where these ERC grants are operating, 72 are in Germany, 53 in France, and in Italy only 28. So we need to be more attractive and to be able to give to these researchers the place to work and the future they are really looking to. So also in the financial law, the budget law, we are including measures that are increasing the funding related to research at universities and are trying to mix these fundings with those of the recovery plan. And we are already using the recovery plan, 6 billion euros were used already now to launch programs that are putting together academy, research center, and enterprises. And I really believe that 6 billion and no more than 30 big projects are going to design what Italy is going to do with research together with enterprises, and it's very important in order to develop not only innovation, because we are, let's say, in a good position for research, but not much as innovators, but also to create a link between research, innovation, both basic and industrial research, because this is a recipe for success in all the countries. To create values for internationalization, we have to have, as I say, the brain circulation. The flow has to become from outbound and inbound talent to be able to move. Mobility is one of the most important points for any, let's say, any teams, any topic, but particularly for school, universities, and research is mandatory. And we have to improve this mobility both within Italy and across border. And this is already taking part of our effort, and we are changing the rules in order for this to be able. Because, as I said, it's not only a problem of funding, it's a problem of rules, it's a problem of administrative, let's say, simplification that we have to do. So to conclude, let's say that internationalization coupled with digitization and administrative simplification is one of the key to talent development and acquisition of new skill sets, and therefore a crucial level for Italy competitiveness. Thank you again for your invitation.
Thank you. Thank you, Minister Messa. Please come here and stay with us one more moment while I call Giordano Fatali, CEO for Life founder, for the official greeting.